Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to my grab bag. You'll notice I've recorded this sometime during the week of Halloween. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have the book of the month. Now, I've already done a GV's grab bag on this particular box, but I did it when I was drunk. I did an impromptu GV's grab bag on last week's Fiesta Fridays when I stream and I get drunk, and I thought it would be funny. I didn't even rewatch it. I woke up thinking, that's not going to be funny. Let's actually make a serious video. So that's what we'll be doing. This is the Book of the Month Club. As you can probably tell, they send you a book each month. Basically how it works is on the first of each month, they decide on the 5 best books of the month. I don't know how they decide on that. I guess they just get their big brains, their big read and smart learning brains around in a circle and decide on the 5 best books that came out that month or are recent or whatever. And then by the 6th of each month, you can decide on which book you'd like to receive. If you don't want any of the 5 books, you can skip the month, and I'm pretty sure you don't get charged. Like, why would you choose to get charged and then not get a book? So you can skip months that you don't want to get a book for. And then they ship you one of these babies. So we're going to go ahead and open it and see what's inside. Now, I've already seen what's inside, but I'll pretend that I didn't. So let's go ahead and open it. Oh, wow, that feels so smooth. Why is that opening so easily? It's almost like I opened it already. Now, my address is featured prominently on the front of this box, so I'm trying to be very careful and not show you guys. But, oh, whoa, look at that. Look at all those goodies. All right, so I was wondering if they just send you a box each month, and I was like, that's cool, but that's kind of boring, right? With a book inside. No, they send you actually a bunch of different stuff. I'll start off with the book just because that's what we're here for, isn't it? And I didn't even realize this. I must have left it on the floor that night when I got drunk, but I got Good as Gone by Amy Gentry, a novel of suspense. And you can see it's got the little Book of the Month logo right there on the side there, which I thought was interesting because it's not like a sticker or anything. It's actually like put on there, like as a part of the cover. So I have not begun to read this book yet, but I probably will. I'll just read you guys the synopsis at the bottom. Of course, this is the book describing itself. Propulsive and suspenseful, Good as Gone is an unnerving, psychologically twisting debut that will appeal to fans of Gone Girl and The Girl on the Train and keep readers guessing until the final pages. I will read this. Oh, also notice, it's a hardcover book, first of all, but also up here, we have the price, and it is $23. Now, I believe this book of the month is $15, so you get your choice between 5 books, and it's hardcover. So right off the bat, just if you were to get this book, it's worth it. By the way, they did not pay me in any way. This is just sort of a review, so none of this is like really sponsored or anything. I will include the link to their website below. And also, yeah, I was going to say that my rats chewed up this thing. We were letting the rats go around the apartment, and look at that. They chewed the top, and they chewed some of that right there. I don't know if it's going to focus. Probably not. Oh, you almost did it, webcam. Come on, you almost did it. This is a really awkward way to hold this, but suffice it to say, they chewed the shit out of this book. All right, so you get this nice little insert. It's a little unique message or a little catered message about the book and the month by someone named Liberty, Judge Liberty Hardy. I guess she is like the top person at Book of the Month. You get a Book of the Month bookmark. Actually, as cheap as this seems, I don't have a bookmark, so this was actually really wonderful. It's got a quote on the back. Great books help you understand, and they help you feel understood, by John Green. Isn't that beautiful? Words we can live by. Focus. Focus! And last but not least, ladies and gents, you get a box of Book of the Month After Book mints. I am not quitting this video until you focus on these gosh darn mints. Focus on the mints. Focus on those mints. Hey, look at that. I adjust the lighting and it works. Yeah, you get a box of After Book mints. I don't really... You guys want to take a look inside the mint box to get an up-close and personal look? Hey, they're circular mints. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's like $15 a month, I believe. Also, I just read that you can add any book for another $10, which you're getting a pretty good value for. Obviously, they're curated, so you don't get exactly your choice, but you get a decent choice between 5 books. But you can add any other book you want with the Book of the Month for an extra $10, which is cheaper, you know. So I think it's a really good deal. If you get to select also like what genres you like, so it's not like you're gonna get a cooking book if you absolutely hate cooking or something like that, or a book about cooking. Are there books about cooking? Probably. But from a purely unbiased standpoint, I think this is a good deal. You don't get a lot of little bells and whistles and stuff like that, which I didn't really expect. I didn't expect anything other than the book. So the fact that I got a bookmark, yes. Mark, right? Yeah, I think so. A little insert and some mints is cool on top of it. I will read this book when I have time, and I'll let you guys know, whenever that is, how good the book was. But I'd say it's interesting. If you guys read, this is probably a good service for you. Again, the link will be in the description. And that's going to do it for GV's Grab Bag, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next grab bag. I was going to say box, but sometimes there's other things, not just boxes. Bye.